Just imagine for a moment what it would be like if your own family have had to move out of your home because your mood swings are that bad that they just can't cope with living with you anymore. Or if you spent decades putting everything into building up a successful business that you're really proud of, that's given you the salary and the lifestyle you've always wanted, and then brain fog has come along with the fatigue and the weight gain and the anxiety, and you just can't cope with working anymore. Or if you have migraines for 5 days every month and you can't even get out of bed and you're having to call your employer every single time and explain what's going on. These are the kind of worst case scenarios that I've been working with, but even mild to moderate symptoms of perimenopause can have a really big impact on our lives and can sometimes turn things upside down. I'm Hannah from Physic Health Consulting, and I've got a perfect solution if this is resonating with you. I offer total health management for women who perhaps feel that HRT isn't the right fit for them for any reason and would like to use a more natural approach. So I've put together some unique programs over the last few years, which I've tried and tested many times on very busy women like you and I, and we get around about an 80% improvement with these programs by the time our ladies finish. So there are 3 elements to what are in my programs. There's first of all herbal medicine. I've worked as a medical herbalist now for over 22 years, and I'm well practiced at blending together herbs that will exactly address your symptoms and the underlying hormone imbalances and any other chronic conditions that you've got going on. They're quick, they're safe, they're effective. There's really nothing not to like about them. Then added to that, we put in health coaching, because what I was finding was that my patients were taking their herbs and then they weren't getting enough sleep, or they weren't able to go out and get the exercise, or they weren't eating quite as well as they could be. And so we brought in health coaching to make sure we get the basics of good health in place, not only to support the herbs, but to make sure that they stay well for the rest of their lives after menopause. And the third element that I've introduced most recently is hypnotherapy, which is brilliant in so many ways for menopause. So first of all, it can address the mental and emotional symptoms like the anxiety, can be paranoia, can be insomnia, can be low self-esteem and low self-confidence. Also, if you're reflecting back and you're noticing that there have been recurring patterns throughout your life that have made you really miserable and you can't understand why they keep happening, but you want to move on, hypnotherapy is brilliant for unpicking that and getting to the bottom of it. But also it can be used for pain and for physical symptoms as well, and for improving motivation, because we all know what we should be doing, don't we? We know what to eat and what to avoid, and that we need to get up and exercise, but actually finding the motivation to do it can be really quite a challenge. So hypnotherapy can be used in that way too. If this is resonating with you and sounding interesting, I would love to have a chat with you and hear more about what's going on. So please do click the button and book yourself a free call, and I look forward to speaking to you soon. Bye.